in actually doing it. Isn't that true? Okay, so let's see. Vince, we're going to bring you to the next level, my friend. And we are going to let you experience this. Okay, you ready? So when I count to 3, you're going to fall backwards. I'm going to count backwards from 3. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, good. Give him a hand, give him a hand. Not bad, not bad. Okay, stay up here, stay up here. Okay? So Vince has this new knowledge now, not up here, but actually he felt that one, and there's a new relationship with us. But Vince is a brave guy, right? So I'm deciding here that that wasn't good enough, you know? We got to start to take this thing to the next level. Okay, so Vince, what you're going to do is you're going to climb to the top of this thing. Don't do it to that, he's good. Okay, give him a hand. Give him a hand to Vince, okay? We'll save you. Alright, now, let me ask you this. Is there a difference between the stool and the ladder in terms of how this thing works? There's not, is there? However, there is a difference in the consequence. Isn't that true? So, when you fall off of the stool, I mean, you could fall off the stool, and if you fall and something doesn't happen, you know, and if you fall and you get hurt and they don't catch you, the worst that's going to happen is you might get a little bit banged up, right? I mean, you might have a couple bruises. You're probably not going to die. Worst case scenario, I mean, you could die, I guess. But it's probably not going to be like that. And so, we move to the ladder now, and things kind of change, because if you climb this ladder, and if you fall and if they don't catch you, what happens? You die, right? And you get real buffed up, and you could get paralyzed, and you could have all these different things start to happen to you. And so when you move to this place, all of a sudden it's a completely different game. Even though in your head, you still understand and trust the same way. I feel like for a lot of us, with Christ, we're comfortable being able to trust God in some of these small things. But what God might challenge us this morning is to move from some of these small things to now things that really matter to us. And He's going to ask, you know what, I want you to begin to trust me in areas that you've never trusted me before. Because as you step out, you're going to find, man, I'm faithful. You can trust me with anything. You're going to begin to just not know about me here, you're going to know about me here. Some of you guys, that all looks different. I mean, some of you guys out here, it might just be financially. You've never trusted God in your life financially. And that's a scary thing for you, because to make it every day is just a hard thing. And God might ask you, I just want you to just give a little bit, that's it. Some of you guys, it might have to do with your marriage. Maybe your marriage is a hard thing and it's just been a hard time, and you know, you're like, how do I even trust God in this and start to follow and do what He says? Because God, this is just like, it scares me to death. They might say, I just want you to push back in and just continue to try. Just trust me. I'm faithful. Others of you might be single in here this morning and say, man, that thing, that whole relationship thing, it's a big deal. God might say, I just want you to put that on the side and focus on me in this season. You know why? Because I can provide for you. You don't need to worry about it. I got it all covered. But in order to do that, it's like you've got to begin to start to climb and start to get to a place where you can trust, right? Now, how many of you guys know that talking a big game about this and actually doing it are two different things, right? So if we're up here and say, okay, yeah, I'm going to trust you, 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 have I started to actually trust yet? Maybe. But the real testing moment isn't when I climb the ladder. The testing moment is when it's time to fall. Because what happens is in our life we can have things so safe and secure, and we're good saying, God, I trust you no matter what. But when something happens inside of our life, all of a sudden it's like we want to just grab onto the ladder, and there's no more trust. When maybe God's trying to bring us to a deeper point of understanding with Him. When something happens in our health, when something happens in our family, when something happens to these different things. It's at these moments that the question is going to be, are you going to trust me? Because I can bring you through this. And as I do, you will know me not just here, but you'll begin to know me here. So we're going to move up here. Let's just see right here. So, standing right here could be a scary thing. Okay, so you guys can grab, we subbed the new guy in. Brian, me and you are going to be friends for life at this point, right? Look at me, we're going to be good. Okay, scoot in a little bit. I want to, you guys, I trust you, right? I trust you. Okay, so I'm going to count down. Higher. I can't, they'll get mad at me. I would do it. All right, so you're going to count down 5. Scoot a little bit. All right, ready? 2. Okay, that's good. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, you alright? Okay, good. Give these guys a hand. Fine, you're the man, dude. Okay, now, how many of you guys know you understood the concept at the top, right? I understood it too. But then as I fell, it was like a different place. I went from understanding it now to experiencing it. The first time I did that, I was actually terrified. Because sitting there like, you've got to be kidding me. But now, to be honest, when it's time to fall, it doesn't even scare me anymore. What's the difference? The difference is I've done it enough that I trust these guys underneath that it's going to be fine. I don't know one up here, I know in here. Before I could have told you in theory it's going to be okay. But now I can tell you in reality that, man, I can trust these guys, it's all going to work out, it's all going to be